everyone, I'm Ben from Benjamin of Tomes, and I'm in this fantastic website, the Books with Bite website, where today I'm going to be talking to you why I started reading books based around witches and witchcraft. So back in the day, we're going to go on a story time. Back in the day, well, okay, a couple of years ago, there was this amazing TV show on called The Secret Circle, and it was all about kick-ass witches. Now, due to further research, I started to get quite interested in these witches from The Secret Circle. And the only other show I watched which were based around witches were the Charmed series. And I was like, oh, I wonder if these are based around books. And I'm watching the TV show, and what crops up at the end? Based around the novels by L.J. Smith. I was down for that. I got onto my computer, I searched up these books, and I found The Secret Circle series by L.J. Smith. This was the first witchcraft series I ever read, and it is literally the cause of why I love books based around witches and witch. This is a 6-part series, I believe. So I searched up these books and I found them and decided to buy the first book and take it with me on a school trip, which I went and stayed in the most creepiest manor house, can I say? And it was really creepy and it felt like it was Hogwarts. We named it Hogwarts. But anyway, less about Hogwarts, more about this. This series consists of The Initiation and The Captive Part 1 by L.J. Smith, The Captive Part 2 and The Power by L.J. Smith, The Divide by L.J. Smith, which is the third book. I haven't got a dust jacket, I've lost it. I also have The Hunt by L.J. Smith, and the final book, The Temptation. I'll give you a brief introduction about this series. It's about a girl called Cassie who lives a completely normal life until she moves to a town in New England, and her life is literally flipped upside down. She is introduced to this group of teenagers at a school who are treated as royalty, and it's not because they're loved but feared. This group of teenagers turn out to be witches. All these teenagers have gained their power from their ancestors, and they are all quite powerful in their own right. But Cassie finds out just how powerful she is. Now, in this story, you're going to find love, betrayal, mystery, murder, and it's going to make your heart pound. I have never loved a series so much like this, and I really recommend this to everybody. I love Cassie, and there's so many different characters. You fall in love with all of them in different ways. It truly is a magical read, and you are transported into New England, and you feel a part of the coven. The things they go through, you kind of feel like you go through them too. I've never felt so emotionally involved in a series. So thank you, L.J. Smith, because this series has truly got me into reading about witches. Now, if you like the sound of that, I'm going to recommend you some other books based around witches, just a few of my favourites. And those are the Night World series by L.J. Smith. A novel which I truly rave about is The Witches of Glass Castle by Gabriella Lepore. Also, another series which I recommend is Ruth Warburton's Witch in Winter, Witch in Love and Witch Alone. I love this series about a girl who also moves to a town where she unlocks her powers, puts a love spell on a boy, and the boy falls in love with her, and it's all about her finding out, does this boy really love me? Or is it just a repercussion of the spell? Now the story unfolds with secret orders and separate realms in London, and it's just a great adventure. So if you think you would like that kind of thing, this is definitely for you. So there you have it. There's my explanation into why I love books about witches. If you'd like any more recommendations of witchcraft books, then do come over to my Twitter or my YouTube, and at Benjamin of Tomes. I call myself the king of witchcraft books because I own quite a lot, and it's my favourite genre topic. So if you want any more recommendations, come over and hit me up on there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely go check these out, and blessed be!